T2100 landing door installation. Frame assembly. Type 50 multiplying 70. Frame includes CLSC, right and left post, lintel, fastenings. Connect with posts by inner hexagon bolts M8 multiplying 16, internal teeth lock, washer 8. Tighten bolts after checking fastenings are flush. Connect the seal support with post by hexagon bolt M8 multiplying 16. Before fixing, make sure clear opening and same from diagonal lines. Fix frame and wall. Landing door assembly and wall. For standard configuration, use mounting bracket 1, 2, and mounting bracket G for connection. Mounting bracket 1 is connected to wall by expansion bolts M12 multiply 100. Mounting bracket 2 is connected to mounting bracket 1 by hexagon bolts M12 multiplying 20. Hexagon nuts, spring washers, and plain washers. Mounting bracket 1 and 2 support the bottom of the landing door. Find out the central position of clear opening, and mark the central position of seal support and seal. Insert hexagon bolt M8 multiplying 20 into bottom fixed groove of seal. Insert bolt into the relevant fixed hole of seal support and bracket. And set up frame assembly to mounting bracket, which is prefixed to wall, and fixed by hexagon flange nut M8. Make sure the central positions are corresponding. Measure levelness of installation after fixing fastening pieces. Fix posts to wall by M6 multiplying 65 expansion bolts. Ensure the posts are vertically right and left direction, as well as front and back direction. Install landing mechanism. Check if landing door triangular lock can be turned flexibly, and if returned flexibly after unlocking. Check if fastenings are flush with frame, and if contact surface with door operator is vertical. It is inconvenient to adjust after installing landing mechanism. Hand or header to pressing plate. Head landing mechanism to frame fastenings by 2 bolts at each side. Hand landing mechanism to wall by mounting bracket G. Mounting bracket G is criterion configuration for compact landing door. Make sure the levelness and centering of landing mechanism. Ensure levelness and centering of landing mechanism. This requirement is commonly applied to installation of all types of landing mechanisms. Install door panel. Slide shoe is different from that for T2100, 2200. Twist it in vertical surface of enclosure by 2 nuts. Connect the door panels to hanging door plates, fixing door panel to the bending edge directly by both M8 multiplying 20 and washers. Loose the bolt M8 multiplying 20. Adjust top and bottom position of panel by inserting shim. Meanwhile, the position before and after also can be adjusted. Gap between door panel and seal is 5 mm. Gap between door panel and door jamb is 5 mm. Door panel installation is required to be centering. Open the door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Ensure door crack is 2 to 3 millimeters under the condition that heavy plate do contact with rubber stop. Tie to M8 flange nuts in hanger door panel connector. No pressure contact between eccentric roller and rail. Gap is 0.2 to 0.5 millimeters. Loose nut M10. Adjust the gap between eccentric roller and rail by Allen key. Enough self-closing force, which can be adjusted by moving fixed screw. Interlock adjustment. Sufficient contact interlock contacts. Gap between lock beak and the contact bracket is 1 millimeter in right and left direction. And same size for front and back gap. Undersized right and left gap may cause poor close due to collision at closing. Oversized gap may cause excessive door crack when someone tries to push door panel sideward. Loosen 2 bolts in mounting plate. Adjust mounting plate to right and left, as well as front and back. Note the skate pass pickup rollers through the middle, and spacing between the skate arm and 2 rollers is same. The overlap size of the arm and roller is 10 millimeters. T4100 landing door installation. Frame assembly. Type 50 multiplying 35. Frame includes USA, right and left post, lintel, fastenings. Connect the lintel with posts by hexagon bolts M8 multiplying 20, washers, spring washers, and M8 hexagon flange bolts. Install fastenings. Through a layer board, fastenings are connected to lintel by M8 hexagon bolts, 20 pieces, washers, spring washers, and M8 hexagon flange bolts. Do not fix until heavy lighted door mechanism. Connect the seal support with posts by square neck bolts M8 multiplying 20. Before fixing, make sure clear opening, clear height, and same frame diagonal lines. Mounting bracket is connected to wall by expansion bolts, or install seal assembly in advance. After fixing, connect posts with it. Assemble frame in the hoist way. Ensure the levelness of seal. Connect posts with seal assembly. Measuring to ensure seal is placed in the middle. Measure and make sure clear opening is correct, and clear height in both sides are equal. Use plumb bob to measure and ensure the verticality of posts. Solder and fix angle irons at post sides. Install T4100 landing door mechanism. Hand door header and fastenings. Notice that the bottom edge of door header should be inserted into the slot of fastenings for position fixing. Use one hexagon bolt, M8 multiplying 35 for connection at both sides. Fix fastenings after measuring header is installed in the middle. Fix door header to wall by bracket. Make sure the levelness and verticality of door header. Install door panels. Install triangular lock. Insert lock tube into mounting hole from outside of door panel. Tighten by washer and hexagon bolt, M18. And then install baseboard by hexagon bolt, M6. Connect door panels to hanging door plates, fixing door panel to the bending edge directly by both M8 multiplying 20 and washers. Install unloading stem assembly to right door panel enclosure by 2 pieces, M4 multiplying 16 cross recess the head screw. Ensure door panel is vertical, and washers can adjust the door panel verticality and door panel's top and bottom position. Door panel installation is required to be centering. Open the door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Gap between door panel and sill is 5 mm. Gap between door panel and frame is 5 mm. Interlock adjustment. Loosen as in cord fix the plate. Door panel position can be adjusted. Adjust rubber stop. Make gap between 2 hanging door plate is 90 mm. 2 hexagon bolts, M8 multiplying 25. Can adjust the hook assembly after loosening. When it's sufficient locked. The gap between the lock beak and hook is 1 to 3 mm. The regular distance from center of bottom door lock roller to central line of landing door is 150 mm. Install heavy punch. Put threaded end of heavy punch metal cord through holes at left landing door panel enclosure. Bottom of left hanging plate and heavy punch rope pulley. Fasten the threaded fixed end of heavy punch metal cord to cord limit plate and lock tightly by 2 pieces hexagon flange nuts. Bolt end fix exceeds right edge of limit plate 20, positive or negative 5 mm shall prevail. Put heavy punch at the other side into oriented tube. After complete installation, check door auto close is OK. When installing slide shoe, Insert washer between slide shoe and door panel bottom enclosure if door position adjustment is required. Install toe guard. Adjust the bottom slide roller. Loosen hexagon flange nut M8. Move slide roller in the groove and keep the gap between slide roller and guide rail is 0.2 to 0.5 millimeters, and then fasten the nut M8. Key dimensions review. Diagonal lines of door frame should be equal. Ensure levelness of sill. Measure and ensure the verticality of posts. Ensure levelness and verticality of door header. Ensure header is installed in the middle. Open the door and both panels are flush with door jamb. Gap between door panel and sill is 5 millimeters. Gap between door panel and frame is 5 millimeters. Ensure door panel is vertical. Make gap between two hay and door plate is 90 millimeters. The gap between lock beak and hook is 1 to 3 millimeters. The regular distance from central bottom door lock roller to central line of landing door is 150 millimeters. The gap between bottom slide roller and guide rail is 0.2 to 0.5 millimeters. Controller. Model TD3200 P24 COM X1 X2 is used for connecting encoder. U, V, W are motor terminal blocks. UVW power supply input. LN are input power supply connectors. Single phase 180 volt to 264 volt. P is for ground connection. Make sure reliable grounding. Otherwise, disturbance may occur and the door operator cannot work normally. After setting F123 equals 3, restore factory settings. After setting F002 equals 2, door operator menu debugging mode.